So you have good days, you have bad days. This is what the nurse practitioner of my oncologist told me when I started my chemotherapy regimen back in January of 2024. So this past week I was in the bad days category. So there was this break in my chemo regimen. I caught a cold, and while my immune system is compromised, getting sick is a danger. And the cold quickly morphed within 3 days into full blown pneumonia. Ended up in the hospital, and they had to halt my chemo treatments because they can't give me chemo while I'm sick. So for 3 weeks, I had no chemo while I got better. And then when the doctor deemed I was better, I got back on the chemo, and then it hit me pretty hard, much more than it did the first time I got on chemo. And I ended up with all these body sensations that were not pleasant. So, good days, bad days kind of sums it up as far as the chemotherapy goes. Hi, this is my update for my GoFundMe campaign. The GoFundMe was designed to support and empower me while I battle stage 3 pancreatic cancer. So, I'm Pam Heath, and I call myself the Yes Coach because I'm a yes to life. And I was gonna do this update complaining about everything I'm dealing with, the body sensations, like, being sensitive to cold, where I have to now drink all drinks either hot or at room temperature because I can't swallow anything cold. It hurts. And I live now in Las Vegas, Nevada. I came here because the cost of living here is much cheaper than California. I have my own apartment, and I'm living independently. My family lives in California, so I'm here alone. I'm battling this cancer, and I want you to know I'm doing well, and I need your support. I actually cannot work right now. The fatigue and the side effects of this very rigorous chemotherapy is has left me, wiped out. I can't work. I'm on SSI. I am asking for your support in maintaining myself in my apartment, paying my bills so that I can focus on my health. And I wanted to share with you, like I said, I originally was going to update you with my how I'm doing health wise. You want to know how I'm doing health wise? I understand now why Fran Dresser, the actress who played the nanny, created this organization when she got cancer called Fuck Cancer. Pardon my language, but that's the name of her organization. It really is annoying having cancer. It's not fun at all. I don't enjoy it. I wouldn't have wished this on anybody. And this is my second bout of cancer. Back in 2020, when the pandemic first started, I got cancer. I survived that. And 8 months after I was back on my feet and getting back in the saddle again, I started to develop symptoms of cancer again. After many, many tests, they realized I had pancreatic cancer, which is one of the most aggressive forms of cancer there is. And I'm here fighting it with everything I've got. And I need your support. So instead of updating you on my body sensations, I'm going to tell you something about what inspired me back in February when I was really, really daunted. I was right in the middle of this, rigorous regimen of chemotherapy, feeling sorry for myself. I'm lonely, living in Las Vegas by myself, little tiny apartment with the people upstairs stomping around like elephants and just really dealing with everything. And I just thought, maybe I'm done. Maybe I'm 67 years old. Maybe I've lived my life. Maybe this cancer is just the way of shuffling off to Buffalo, right? And then I remembered something that inspired me. And what it was, one of my favorite songwriters back in the day was Kenny Loggins. And he was collaborating with Michael McDonald of the Doobie Brothers fame. And they had several hits together as a singing duo. They were crushing it at the time. And they were working on a song together, which was supposed to be a love song. And that song just wasn't coming together. They were working on the song and working on the song and getting together and working on the song. And just wasn't happening for whatever reason. And at the same time, Kenny was dealing with a traumatic event of his own. His father, his beloved father, was in the hospital with a terminal illness. And one day he goes to visit his dad in the hospital, and he finds that his dad is resigned about life. He's really kind of done. He's been dealing with this illness, and he's ready to end it. He's like, he tells Kenny, I'm it's over. I'm done. I don't want this anymore. And he wants to let go. He wants to release. And Kenny doesn't want him to be done. He wants him to live. And he encourages him to fight. And he actually talks him into fighting for his life. And then as he was leaving the hospital, he had an epiphany. And he calls Michael McDonald up. And he tells Michael, I got it. We've been operating like this is a love song. But this isn't a love song. This is a life song. And he rushed over to Michael McDonald's home. And together, Kenny and Michael wrote the 1979 Grammy Award-winning song called This Is It. And that song became the theme for his father's life. And by the way, Kenny's father survived 4 more years with this terminal illness with this song as his theme, and it's now my theme. This is it. Now, I've put the link to the YouTube video where you can go listen to the song, This Is It by Kenny Loggins. And I also put the words to the song. Listen to the words. Listen to the words because it's infusing my life right now, the words of that song. This is it. The fight of your life. And I'm fighting, and I'm winning, and I need your support. This GoFundMe is not just so that I can go to the latest, Cirque du Soleil show in Las Vegas. It's paying my rent. It's putting groceries on the table. It's paying for my storage back in California because I lost my home and all my things went into storage. And I'm here in Nevada and I want to take my stuff out of storage in California and bring it here to Nevada because the storage space there is almost $500 a month. That same storage space here in Nevada would be less than $100. I need to tighten my life so that I can focus on my health. And I want you to know that for 3 decades of my life, I devoted my life to transformational work. I gave of myself freely and lovingly. And if I made a difference in your life, if I contributed to you in any way or someone that you know or love, all I ask is that you support and empower me right now in the fight of my life. Listen to the song and then ask yourself, what can I provide for Pam? I have over 3,000 friends on social media, and I've led programs, transformational programs, for tens of thousands of people over the 30 years that I was doing transformational work. If I made a difference in your life, you can make a difference in mine. $10, $25, anything. If all 3,000 people gave just $10, I would be set to focus the next 6 months to my health and well-being. And that's what I'm asking. Please, you can donate to the GoFundMe. Many people have reached out to me because they're concerned. There's a fee attached to the GoFundMe. They want to donate directly to me. You can send it via Venmo, Cash App. Those are the other ways you can contribute to me. But please, support me now, and I promise you, you won't regret it. I will continue my love of transformational and self-reflection work. I am a coach, and I call myself the Yes Coach. And I'm asking you to say yes to my life and support me as I fight for it. My miracle has come. Will you be a part of that miracle? Please say yes. Thank you.